we're going to talk today about why you need consistent branding to grow your landscaping business and how you can do that yourself on a consistent basis, how you can use, marketing agency like us, how you can do it internally, whatever you need to do. We're going to talk about how you can do that consistently because it's what's going to bring you your ideal customers and your best employees. So stay tuned and we will learn all about this today. I'm Gabe Arnold, and this is the Green Mountain Podcast. We are the champions who brave the elements to create beauty. We see chaos and create order. We are never afraid of hard work, and we understand the power of strategic thinking and intentional actions. We come from all walks of life, and we will never allow our past to determine our future potential. We create beauty around the homes of our customers and increase the value of our community with the work that we do every day. We understand the power of consistent branding because it helps us grow and serve all those around us. We practice effective sales so our company, employees, and community can benefit from the value we add. We intentionally invest in operational habits that help us deliver excellent results to our customers on a continual basis. We understand that powerful and beautiful things take time to grow, and with consistent watering and intention, amazing results can happen. We are committed to making the world a better place by being positive examples to all those around us. We don't allow anyone to look down on us because we know the value we bring to our community as leaders. We create positive workplaces for our employees so they feel safe and supported, and at the same time, we hold ourselves to high standards. We pursue excellence on a daily basis because we know the journey is worth the sacrifice. We are the protectors of the land. We are the guardians of beauty. We are the heroes. We are landscapers. If I were to ask you right now if you've heard of this little green gecko guy or of Flo, a lot of you would know exactly who I'm talking about. And you would probably have even more recall for both of those characters if you're currently looking for any type of car insurance. Because with Progressive Insurance, they have Flo and they have some other people now, but she's been with them for years. And with Geico, the gecko has been there forever. And the reason that big companies like that who spend millions, if not billions of dollars on marketing, put in a character like that is because they know that today you may not need insurance, but in 3 months or 6 months or a year, you might need new insurance. You might get sick of your current insurance provider. You might be, looking to save some money. Whenever that need arises for you, then they want to own that place in your mind. And they do that with television ads, mail in your mailbox, direct mail. They do that with ads that you'll see online. They're going to surround you. So at the time that you're ready, you're going to be looking at one of those two options. Those are obviously two really big insurance companies in our country. There's other ones, but they own huge market share. And the reason I bring those up is because the more that people hear about your business and see your name, the more they're going to trust you. If someone consistently shows up and acts the same way all the time and keeps having the same message, you're going to know who they are and you're going to trust that they're going to keep saying the same things. And so when you think about it, imagine this, and if only, more of us would have this happen. I've seen this happen and I have friends who have done this, but imagine if tomorrow you pull into your shop, getting ready, loaded up, whatever, let's say it's early 6:30 or 7. I know everybody starts a little bit different time, but let's say it's 6:30 and there's somebody that comes, pulls in, walks up and said, "Hey, where's the owner? I'm looking for a job." And they hand you their resume and say, "I have a ton of experience in landscaping. I'm a hard worker. I've got dependable transportation. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to be successful in this company." So the first day you probably say, maybe you don't need help. You say, "Not sorry, we don't need help," and you blow them off. If they come back a week later and they do the same thing, "Hey, I'm checking in because I want to talk to the owner. I talked to him last week. I'm just checking in to see if you guys have any jobs." Hands you his resume again, tells you the same thing. And, basically the same words of like, "I'm a hard worker, more than willing to help here. Whatever you need, I can start any position. I'm just looking for a good job. And I heard you're a good company." Maybe you blow them off again. But if this individual keeps coming back week after week after week, one of two things are going to happen. You're either going to say, "Don't come back here, I'm calling the cops on you," which you might do. Or if you have an opening come up or somebody quits or you get a big job and you need more help, they're probably going to be the first one that you consider hiring if they were consistent in showing up every week, and if they showed up dressed the same way, essentially ready to work on at the same time, so they can prove they can be on time, they're going to build a ton of trust with you just from the repetition. And that's the same thing that we have to do for our prospects in our community who aren't our customers yet. If we really just focus on building that habit as the business owner, with our whole team of consistently branding ourselves to the community, then it pays in the long run. Because today, the prospects out there in your community, they might be okay with their landscaper, or they might be doing it themselves and they're like, oh, I have time, or it's good enough. But eventually there's going to be a situational change. Their situation is going to change. What's going on for them is going to change. And they're going to be like, it's time to find somebody new. Or I just can't do this anymore. Or, I've got too much to do at work and I keep hearing from this company, I got to give them a try. So it's that habit of repetition and showing up the same way with consistency of showing, here's the work we do. Here's our before and after pictures. Here's how we treat our customers. Here's the testimonials from our customers. When they keep seeing that, you continually build this little increment of trust. And eventually that huge foundation of trust becomes so strong that when the prospect is ready, you're the best option. And so as we grow our businesses, it's important to remember that mindset. It's important to pay attention to the advertising we see for other companies, big companies, other competing companies. We want to see, what are they doing? How do they show up? How consistent are they? What's the message that they're putting out there? Because when we're consistent in branding like that, we actually should be focused on branding two different things. One is to share, here's our before and afters. Here's what we do for customers. We're here when you need you, when you need us. And so you're attracting, people in your community. They become prospects, they become customers. But simultaneously, you can keep talking about, we love helping our employees here. This is a great place to work. Here's a benefit we added. Or, any way that you can invest in your employees, the more you invest in them, the more they're going to do great work for your customers. It's going to build the whole business, and it's going to make everything work the way it should. And it will take the pressure off of you if you're consistent in this. So if we're consistently branding to attract new customers, and we're also attracting our ideal employees, then we have a win-win situation where when a new customer comes on, we've already been doing employment branding. We already have applications. We're constantly recruiting at the right speed and the right level. So we can go back and say, hey, I'm ready to hire these two new guys or this new office person to help me in the office. And then you have the best of both worlds. You have new work coming in and you have access to great employees. And I recently bought a subscription to a site called newspapers.com. And I searched through there because I've heard this phrase off and on over my 40 years of life, where people say, nobody wants to work anymore. It's hard to find good help. And so I searched that, and I saw that type of negative mindset or commentary has been coming from business owners since the early 1900s. And I'm sure before then too. And essentially they all say the same thing. Nobody wants to work anymore. It's too hard to find help. There's all these complaints in this just mental block that you can't find good help. But in reality, the best companies have people, who are actively trying to work for them. The best companies are ones that understand the power and value of investing in branding to the people that they want to apply and become their employees. And so don't ever allow yourself to think that you're flat or stuck because you can't find good help. That's simply because you don't have a process that's been proven and that you work consistently. It's another thing that we help all of our clients with, is helping them set up good recruitment processes so they can have a good flow of incoming, prospects that they want to hire as employees, and it matches up close, or, as close as possible to the new prospective customers that are coming to them. So when you have both of those things being worked on a consistent daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, yearly basis for your consistent branding, that's when your business can grow. So make sure that you have, the tools in place to consistently brand your business. Make sure you're active on social media. Make sure you're doing anything that you can do from a paid perspective, whether it's Facebook ads or direct mail, or there's so many different options that we help our clients with. Make sure you have those things in place and set them at a level that you can set it there and do it indefinitely, and then just increase it incrementally over time. When you make that investment in consistent branding, your business grows and everything gets a lot easier. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about effective sales and how that impacts your business. And then end of this week, after we talk about operational habits on Thursday, We're just going to bring everything together and talk about why it's so important to focus on the CEO method and these 3 pillars in your business. So I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow's episode. If you need any help, please reach out to us at landscapemarketinghero.com. We'll help your business grow, and we'll help you get on track with consistent branding, effective sales, and operational habits that really take the stress off of you and help you become more successful in the long run. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you tomorrow. If you're ready to begin your journey up the Green Mountain, where we show you how to build a low-stress, high-profit, $10 million per year landscaping company, then head over to landscapemarketinghero.com to download your free growth map. One of our guides will be there to help you along the way. Again, that's landscapemarketinghero.com.